Could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
You wouldn't know? You what? You don't know the father's name, you'll marry her? I said, I wish to marry only the girl.
One thing the world doesn't know about you.
They don't know a thing about me. If I pull a pigeon out of my pocket, I have a shitty pocket. Especially in the West, you will see, I was brought up Christian, I was brought up Jewish. These are very common words. I think it's absolutely ridiculous and humiliating that a human being has to be brought up. You bring up cattle, okay?
Everyone understands when New Age gurus is this post-marketization, market-branded, corporatized gurus. That's what I mean by New Age gurus.
That means they're successful and you don't like it. 99% of the human beings on this planet live and die without ever touching the inner genius that they hold within themselves.
You're a political broker, you're a power broker, you're a corporate broker. You consumerist of the third kind.
Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev.
That is black magic. That is what he's promoting.
What's a bright green G63 AMG SUV doing for the environment?
அவங்க பிரியப்பட்டா கூட்டு போங்க. நீங்க தான் வசியம் பண்ணில உள்ள வச்சிருக்கீங்க.
I'll set your screens on fire.
It is not just about them. What a loss to humanity. This is why the same stupid things are being debated for thousands of years, because human genius doesn't open. Bunch of idiots.
Also saying that you are happily confusing myth and history and talking about Rama and Krishna walking the earth.
I think you need to little educate yourself about English language then. Please, you're making up things. If you do not understand the way the book is written, you will need 10 readings to get it.
I don't understand it, but please carry on.
Yes, I understand, a lot of things are not understood. See, let the people decide whether they're getting confused or they're getting clarity. Why do you decide that? Do not teach her ABC, Mary had a little lamb. I don't care whether Mary had a lamb or not.
Please, inner engineering, is it something that you guys do, and like only if you guys can tell us what is inner engineering, only then will we be able to…
So right now, why don't you ask this institutional sir, only if you tell us what is law, we will know what's the law? There are certain occult practices, where if the occult practices are being done, women in state of pregnancy, in menstrual cycles, it could seriously impact their life. So they said women should not go. It was also designed that on a certain day, if the woman is in a certain condition, on a full moon day she can go, other days… These are prescriptions, these are not restrictions. These are prescriptions, these are not discriminations. Please understand…
You are…
No, please listen to me.
Sir, you're still not addressing the point that who are you and I sitting here to make prescriptions for women and say that this is harmful for you, hence don't do it, or this is not harmful and you shouldn't do it. If women want to enter it, they want to enter it. Who are us to stop it?
It becomes ridiculous. It's like saying, don't I have the right to enter the ladies' toilet? What nonsense is this? Do you need a law? You just need sense that you don't go there.
Job, is your question answered? Like, or should
No,
I…
it's not answered. There's a difference between a man not allowed to enter a woman's toilet and you using the same analogy.
I'm not saying he's not allowed. A man who is a man will not enter. That's all I said. Isha Foundation is a foundation run by the volunteers. Over 4,600 full-time volunteers who are far more educated than you are. Okay, you have 700 people here. We have 9 million volunteers working across the world. So, It must be working for them. We are not promising them we'll take you to heaven. We are not telling you you will go and sit in God's lap. Why are they doing it? It must be done wonders to them, otherwise why will they invest their life in it? So without knowing anything, don't make conclusions. So are you the only one? Well, you can do it in so many other ways. If you knew how to figure it out, why would I be needed? You do not know how to figure it out, so somebody comes and helps. If somebody comes and helps, why are you helping people? You leave them with their problems, they'll be good business for a lawyer. Is that what you're talking to me?
Lalu Saab, నేను పెద్ద fan ni.
Sir, I'm a huge fan and I've become a bigger fan in the past month. I have two best friends, one's a photographer, one's a filmmaker, and they are massive fans of Sadhguruji. For the past month, a lot of my nights are spent watching hours of YouTube videos of Sadhguruji. The range of your fans is amazing, sir.
I'm not one of those female fans, sir.
You know…
What is one thing you'd like people to remember about you at the end of your life?
They must live so wonderfully that they don't even remember me.
People do talk to ghosts.
Because they're not in talking terms with the living.
What do you think about the concept of hell or heaven?
See, those who have made a hell out of themselves are always aspiring to go to heaven.
I have 3 children. All 3 of them will express love to me. Will express love to me in different manners.
You need to understand this, your love for your country is not your personal romance. How you express your love? When you ask, where is God? What is God? Did you experience God? Did you know God? When you ask these questions, you are telling to yourself that my life is utter nonsense, A to Z.
Brother has asked a very good question.
If you do not know something, why don't you just say, I do not know? Why can't you say that's not true? Because you want the drama to go on, why? Why? Because you want the drama to go on, say, I do not know. Why can't you say that's not true? Hindu, Muslim, Christian, everybody hates me because I'm saying first control your populations.
You've never lost your temper?
You want me to know? Do I look like I'm incapable of that? It's just that I've never given that privilege to anybody. I have not given this privilege to anybody. They can make me happy, they can make me unhappy, they can make me angry, they can make me miserable. No, I kept these privileges to myself.
Why not mutton ban or chicken ban, which are also reasons for greenhouse gas?
Suppose I like to eat you.
Ban is imposed, they cannot.
You denying me my food.
Every time I speak something, there is a group of people who are always waiting to mischievously edit those things and put out in a provocative way.
If you're creating poison from within you and you want to live well.
Well, when you're having a conversation, you say many things. In that you cut out 2 sentences and say, this is what he said.
The cows are getting tortured just to get the milk from them, and it's about their reproductive system and…
So we think it's better to milk them rather than slaughter them.
So wait, according to Sadhguru, who believes that cows should be treated like mothers, cows have the following choices. 1. They are born to be raped, to be raped, to be raped. It's just ridiculous stuff. So I don't respond to those things, simply because it's obvious they're motivated people.
Although indigo.
We found out that there is this dominant perception about Sadhguru being right-wing. Though you have tried to explain it earlier as well, we found out right-wing.
Kabalida. See, you cannot eat a human being. Why? Because it's a human being. Now, we drank the milk of the cow, we have shared emotions with the cow. We don't see it as separate, because in the villages, the cow lives in your house. There is no bond somewhere, it lives with you in the same house. Kabalida. Intelligence has become lethargic because they believe something. Everybody believes some nonsense.
We believe that he was the Messiah translated Christ. We believe that he was born miraculously without any male intervention, which many modern Christians today do not believe. We believe that he gave life to the dead with God's permission.
To make them understand the stupidity of their thought, it will take a whole lot of time.
Where does this Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva come in between? Where? There is no Brahma mentioned in the Quran. There is no Shiva mentioned in the Quran. There is no Jesus mentioned in the Quran that he is God. It's mentioned in the Quran, he is a messenger of God.
This is a godless culture. Kabalida. This is a godless culture. This is a godless culture, you must understand this. In this culture, we always told you, your life is your karma. Yes or no? You've forgotten? We've been telling you forever, your life is entirely your making. There's nobody managing you from there. But this we have turned it, and now we are also start looking up, Upperwala. You're all engineering students, you tell me, is it a round planet I'm asking you? Yes. Is it spinning? You're not even on the North Pole, you're at this Chennai. Here, if you look up and the planet is spinning, you're inevitably looking up in the wrong direction. You don't even know which is up. In this cosmos, do you know which is up and which is down? Hello? Is it somewhere marked this side up? Can you ever figure out which side is up in this cosmos? No. Then you're looking up at what? When you do not even know what is up, how do you know who is up?
And he asks very good questions. Always difficult questions, very good questions.
Kabalida.
Which is a rapid fire round.
When you fire, I also fire, all right? Kabalida.
The one thing you wish you could change about the world?
Human beings. Kabalida.